Hello, people. How are we all doing on this lovely Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day? Hope you guys have been able to relax today. Hope you've been able to chill. Hope you've had good weekends generally. I know we're a bit on an off day, because I personally had off today. I wanted to just use today to stream. And it turns out, didn't happen on purpose, but nice little happenstance accident, nice little lineup. We will also be able to enjoy a PlayStation State of Play together. Can't remember the last time that we did something like that. I think the last time was when we did the 6-1 Indie Showcase. But today we will instead be tuning into one of the juggernauts of the gaming sphere with PlayStation. Now, apparently, this one is a Japanese exclusive State of Play for Sony, State of Play for Japan. I'm trying to find the stream itself right now first, so we can kind of be ready for that. So I want to make sure we're going to watch one with the English subtitles. It's got 53 minutes on it. Start at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So we're going to try and play some demos ahead of time while we're waiting on that. I'm just trying to go live on everything still. My camera's not working with me right now either, which is kind of annoying. But just give me a moment. In the meantime, how is everyone doing? I was in demo 4. Comes. Okay, there we go. And we should be set up. No. Although I don't really understand why my camera's not showing for me right now. This is set on the right thing, is it? It's always annoying when this decides to happen on today's. I literally recorded myself earlier today too for a video that will be coming out on Thursday. You know, if you haven't known, and by we I mean me, I've been putting up YouTube videos of my impressions from the Exalclaw site on YouTube for people to check out, so they can have a video version and audio version technically of my articles to watch and listen should they want to. So far it's been getting received pretty well. I've been really liking that. Alright, we finally got our camera situation figured out. So 3, 2, 1. Howdy. Alright. Now we've got that figured out, fortunately. I think we're pretty much live everywhere that I wanted to post that we're live to, except for maybe Instagram. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Oh, damn. I just opened up my phone to check everything online. Now for them, the Sis, I partnered with the LA restaurant to make sure there were 1,400 free meals for Snap recipients. That's what I'm talking about. Anything to help there. Yeah, guys, as far as that goes, if you got any way to donate any money to a food bank or just a genuine organization that like is renowned, you did your research and you know that these guys are good at distributing food, making sure that the meals go to people, do what you can. If you can donate food itself too, that's always great, but people will always say when it comes to giving anything to a food bank, a food pantry, whatever it may have, food will go a long way, but money will always even go a longer way because they'll know what to do with those funds. So if you can, try your best to help each other out, help out a food bank at this time as people are still going to be going through November without the SNAP benefits, since those are still currently being paused by the administration, purposely starving people, which is really just depressing. Really sad. But I mean, outside of that, trying to think about what else we can talk about before we get started with these demos. Hopefully we're not gonna find one that's too long. I'm more invested in trying to feel when we'll be ready. I would usually say we can play a round of rematch, but I don't want to play any more rematch. I haven't played rematch since that one stream where it went terribly for me because of the controller, and I don't want to play any more rematch until my new controller comes in. Finally was able to get myself a new one, which was nice. Well, oh, you know what I can do? Well, I'm not gonna do that yet. I just want to make sure that we're set up. So let's make sure, because once this gets going, I'm just gonna throw it on. Okay, it's kind of good. I can make it look a little bit better. Just gotta move this over a little bit. Oh, good lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can already see there's people waiting in the wings, getting ready for that. Dawn Company is for PS5. Hilarious. It's always funny watching these kind of things, especially just someone that's paying attention to this industry all the time, because it's the same people are always going to be the ones that watch this kind of thing generally. So the fact that there's always people that come in here with some Hail Mary guesses on what we'll be able to see is always funny, because we all know what we will usually get and what we're definitely not getting. Now these don't hit people with a surprise every now and then, but we're at the space now where you can kind of guess what's coming down the pipeline. I'm trying to think. Well, see, what demos do we still have here? There's a couple of demos I didn't check out when I were live last time that we can do now. Do this. We could do this. No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, you know what? This game came out recently, and I didn't check it out, but I did download the demo for it a while ago, so maybe... I don't want to do anything that's already out, though. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe we go with... whatever this one is. Agaracia. 8-time peers from across human history collide in a competitive bid to stop the end of the world. Go from fighting monsters to solving a murder, dating sim to escape game. Experience 7 vastly different routes in the bid to solve the mysteries to why you've all been brought together. Seems simple enough. No one's got any reviews of it. Sounds right up my alley. So why don't we do that for the next... well, we don't really have that much time left. So we can do that for the next 45 minutes or so, and then we'll just get popped from there. So let me get this open up now. Just open up in the smallest window in the world. This game is not historically accurate. Any reference to real people or events is entirely coincidental. That's hilarious. Let me get this up and ready. Music is a little loud. Hold on. Good lord, that was loud. Now to see if this will actually pop up on the thing. It's currently not. Why is Steam acting so slow today? Hold on, yeah, hold on. Music kind of banking though. I like that. Okay, still not working with me? Oh, because you want to be special. You're... okay, whatever. I don't like the way that looks at all. You know, I'll have to do for now then. We'll just give it to that and we'll just go this way. I had to improvise a little bit on the spot, but since when does that new over here? We also change the stream information to Agurcia. Agurcia. And it does not have a thing yet. I'm playing so many demos I don't even have categories in Twitch yet. Okay, let's get going. Let's see, just adjust this now while I can.
Camden.
Oh, it's voice acted.
No, you're not quite Camden, are you? You're someone who's seen things. Things that defy logic, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Or perhaps not.
He heard me.
You both are and aren't who I'm looking for. I suppose the time is at hand. Become the wanderer and return. I'll be waiting.
What is this thing on the bottom right here? What is this? What is this? Okay. Oh, hello. Yawn. Wrong again. Big ass zipper, dude. Oh no, this is looking like someone that loves Tetsuya Nomura. I know a Tetsuya Nomura fan when I see one. God damn, this is incredibly Square Enix coded in terms of all this. Whoa, deja vu. That was weird.
Is this?
Honestly, don't know why I lead in like I would recognize this place. Saw my bedroom, Avi. Never mind. Guess this is my bedroom. Let's say Camden's bedroom, okay? My name is Camden. Pretty ordinary, but saying ordinary is just asking for too much plot importance. Okay. Probably panicking more right now. You know, since I'm showing multiple signs of being a kidnapping victim. But I don't know. Getting kidnapped could be a nice change of pace. I don't ever want to be in a place in life where this is how I find my entertainment. This is actually exactly the same vibe as those people that pay to get kidnapped. It's actually the exact same vibe. Never again.
You heard me. I said, "Meh." That means wake up, travelers.
Oh no. Who did that? Traveler? Was referring to me. Let's see, what else can I break? Investigate. Oh, nice to see you. Disembodied tutorial voice here. I want his. The more I look at his jacket, the more I want it, unfortunately. Ignore them. Eyes on me. Throughout this game, you'll be given an opportunity to take that clicky finger of yours and click things. Try it out with the buttons I'm about to put on the screen. Oh, okay, so it's this kind of visual novel. Investigate chair. That's a chair? And actually, that does look more like a chair while I look at it. Let's investigate that lantern. This lantern thing. Cool chairs, but of aggression and lighting solutions. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, I guess. Perfect opportunity to use my mind control. I think I need some practice. I don't even have mind control. Okay. Don't say yet. This is where I slept. Pretty futuristic. At least we know chair design philosophy is yet to peak. Alright, door, you better open, else you and I are gonna have a problem. Alright. Ugh. Too many games have you wake up in an unfamiliar location before meeting a large cast of characters. Is that what this is? Okay. Immediately, design-wise, it's feeling like Tetsuya Nomura was given a call, but in terms of energy and tone, heavy Danganronpa feeling. Very self-aware and meta in its main protagonist commentary. My life a video game for real. This is the singular best piece of dialogue I've seen in a game in years.
Okay.
Oh, thank the stars, I'm not the only one. I just had the worst nap you could imagine. I was in this room. Good morning. Oh yeah, he locking in. Yes, good morning? Is that how you say it? People don't really talk to each other when I'm from. When I'm from? That seems on purpose. Sup. I couldn't find sup in my mental dictionary. Hold on, can I save right now? Hold on, let me save. Yeah, let's save. Do you speak English, Australian, Canadian, American?
Hey, so
I'm Camden, and you just listed the same language 4 times.
Is this right?
Actually, there are slight differences. For example, in some countries, trousers are called pants. How silly is that? Wait, please come back. I am Alia? I'm going to pronounce this Alia. I believe there are many more people through that big door. Would you like to go together, or have I already tainted first impressions? Oh no. I've already run out of sucky comments. The hell do I do now? You're cool, Candace. Say something cool and make her like you. Yeah, sure. You think you can handle being my sidekick? Hey, you know what? Probably not the best position to immediately see a femme presenting character and kind of put him in a secondary position, but at the same time, worst responses. Fuck.
Oh.
Sidekick, okay. I've never taken any martial arts before, but I will do my best. Oh no, okay. Do I need a charger? I'm gonna need a charger soon for my laptop. I didn't deserve this kindness. Actually, should I just grab that now? I'll grab that now real quick. Alrighty, there we go. Let's get this on its charger before I can't see anything that's happening here. Alright, beautiful. And now is the camera still fine? Go. How many characters are we working with here? I know the synopsis for the plot said like 8 in terms of timelines. I mean 8 characters directly from different timelines. Or are we working with here? Ugh, I knew there would be a major cast meetup. Oh, I definitely need to move myself. I'm seeing I'm
More of them.
Oh, I thought that was my character's voice for a second. I'm about to be like, damn, brother, please don't show me up like that right now. Please don't show me up like that right now. I would like to at least pretend like I got something going on with my voice right now.
Oh, maybe one of you two brought moi a welcome gift basket?
What is going on in the back right over here with Miss Princess Warrior?
So many cool outfits! The last 2 specimens. Interesting.
Good mornings to you both. Or evenings. I don't know for sure.
This is like a Black Claire Obscure character. Genuinely.
I'm gonna have to introduce myself to all of them, aren't I?
Welcome! Hello, you made it!
Okay, so there are
All
8 travelers total.
have joined
Nice.
The congregation. We can begin.
For real.
We've been waiting for like 30 damn minutes. Where's your shirt? What, were you investigating your rooms?
Oh,
Maybe. And 30 minutes isn't long to wait. 30 minutes? That's like 2 moon cycles, right? You have a snake with you.
Pity the thought.
The moon? How does a mere kinder know about such a long gone folklore as the moon? What? Okay, so vastly different. Are those just like a rainbow button thing going on there? I don't know what's going on with you. Folklore? The folklore here is you, Mr. Frog. It's not easy being green. Drug. 30 minutes late means 30 minutes wasted. I'm pressed for time and time is precious. Listen up. Oh, what are you meant to be? Little mochi boy? I could just gobble you up. He didn't like that. And she didn't like his didn't like that. Don't make me blush.
listen up!
You may call me Rantan, your leader. As you probably noticed, all of you have been pulled here from different points in human history. The 8 great representatives of the world. I told you one was destined for greatness. One is the apple of the world's eye. Your name is One. Okay, so I thought you were holding this earlier. You straight up just are using this as a hairpin. Okay. Different time periods? No wonder everyone else looks so over-designed.
Good heavens!
Please don't call me over-designed. That is not very nice.
Shrug.
Okay, so he's just gonna be a Neanderthal the entire time. I should have guessed as much from his character design, but I didn't know if we were gonna take some subversion. No, what you, you get what you see with him. So what? This marshmallow Martian is just gonna send all of us on some time traveling quest. Sounds to make a bogus journey. But bogus? No, this is an excellent adventure. Though, I was rather hoping it would be a surprise. Oh, you may can experience other time periods? Cool, let's go. Oh, we're just off to the races? There's no explanation? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Phooey.
I thought you'd all take this a lot worse. I mean, without warning, you've all been essentially kidnapped for the sake of an out-of-this-world time travel mission. This is crazy. This is lunacy. Time travel is real? Is what I thought you'd all be saying.
That's right.
I already accepted this all in my head. All these psychedelic colors and abstract colors, this is a hallucination. And I've accidentally breached lucidity. Okay, so no, they haven't accepted it. Those are too many big words for me to understand, but exactly. And this is probably something I read on a tapestry and I'm just now reliving in my head out of boredom.
Screw it.
Anything's better than ordinary days, so let's just skip the preamble. Nobody cares for the preamble. I'm wondering if this is the energy just because it's a demo and they want to just show some other stuff first.
Please.
In that case, we'll say we skip introductions too. Just cut out all the fodder from the setup. Slow down there, buddy. What's a prologue without introductions? We can't be having that now, can we? Sure we can. I don't even particularly want to introduce myself to anyone.
Oh.
Oh, I would have liked to introduce myself to all of you. Was that not say stage left? Oh, are you stage manager? What's going on here? Go on then. No?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute, you have a picture there too. What is that picture? Is that an apple? It's like an apple. Hello. My name is Rosalind. I work at a theater. Okay, this game just seems kind of being just very funny. A little cringe, but not terribly cringe. This high Rosalind. Like we're all at an AA meeting, man. Happy? Y'all happy now? The hallucinations don't last long. I want to make the most of it. Works for me.
Baby will.
Yes, let's try and travel. Whatever is that meant.
Listen.
I'll go next. My name is Alia and I...
Listen.
Oh, okay, perfect. Name tags. Just prick your finger and put your name on the tag with your blood. Our blood? No, I'm just gonna use a pen. What's a pen? Okay. You know, there's always a bit of a weird thing with this kind of game, and even the Danganronpa games, especially Danganronpa 3, in terms of just the sincerity. Because in a weird way, it's going like full sense and being sincere, and it's like meta representation or presentation of things of like being very self-aware of what kind of game it is and the kind of people that would play this kind of game in the first place. But part of me would be interested in seeing a grounded as this can be premise-wise attempt at doing a throughout the ages time travel visual novel of people in this kind of situation, or just like any situation. Not to say, I mean, this is still very early bees with this game, so could be going somewhere else completely different. But the fact that it's already very self-aware as the way it is, I'm just like, okay, we're having. I know we've seen this before. Not literally this. Menorah, Beb, Salon, dude. The more I see, the more I'm like, you are a clear obscure character, maybe a reject. Cutting room floor. Oh, you actually cut your finger and did it in blood. There were pens. You don't know how to write. Good to know. Can't you write? Obviously not. They do not teach women to write. One's name is Penelope. What about you? What's your name?
Shrug.
He doesn't know how to speak.
Hey, so
Hey, Shrug, want to see some memes I saved on my phone? Don't traumatize him. He hasn't invented electricity yet, let alone the concept of humor. Girl, do you see the background that we are all in? I don't think he cares.
Hi ho!
All settled? Wow. Without introductions or abject tearing a muddle through, we're way ahead of schedule. Prologues are always such a yap fest, but this one's going to be done in record time. We might even set the new record. New standard. But we still don't really know what you want us to do. Time travel, sure, but to where? Why? Oh, yeah, well, here's the thing.
The thing is, everything you love, everyone you like, the world as you know it,
Completely fine.
are all completely fine.
I hate being right.
huh. I
Are there
was
two different
thinking
soundtracks
they're all
going on right now?
songs.
This doesn't seem like the same songs together.
I cannot keep up. The tone is all over the place.
So is the music right now.
Here's the real kicker. The world will end at some point.
Yeah, that's true for our current world right now.
Tell us something we don't know. The world ends in 2012. That's common knowledge.
Hey, Solon, you're not gonna believe what I have to tell you.
Dude, telling a 2012 faithful believer that 2012 is not the apocalypse year must have been so funny back in the day.
You've all been brought here in an effort to save the world from an impending end.
Okay, hold on. What's going on with this music right now? Can I mute this? Where's this music playing from right now? Oh, this music was playing from the state of play. I'm so stupid, dude. I was genuinely so confused. Okay, you can go ahead. My bad, game. State of play, I've been quiet for a whole 30 minutes. Essentially, you've all been brought in here in an effort to save the world from an impending end to time itself. Using time traveling lanterns, you'll go back to your own time periods and gather what we call rememory. Rememory? Okay, rememory. You spelled lanterns wrong. Okay. I didn't spell anything. I said it. How did you... Shh. Just apologize. When did you get this umbilical cord attached to your stomach, dude? You were in a whole outfit before. I'm sorry. Shut up. We need remember to save the world and preserve time. And how does one acquire such an ingredient? And how does it help save the world? Just bring your lantern to nice places, make joyous memories and the like. Oh,
Listen up.
you have 12 hours. After which you all come back here and we'll see who has the most. It's competitive too. Ugh, man, I hate having to think about other people. What do we do if we win and we get the most? Is there a prize? A blessing? A heart container? There's a prize, alright. A prize greater than any prize you can imagine. And trust me, you'll want this prize. I want the prize! It just keeps feeling like someone's yelling drug at me every 5 minutes with him. I don't know what his deal is. So, I've handled the honor of bringing your lanterns from your rooms to here. Grab one and let's get this show on the road.
Hey, so
So how does this work? Should I rub it or something? All you do is think about the date you want to go to and then give it a shake. Drug. I don't know what anyone expected with this dude. Don't tell me you're gonna go through. Okay, you're gonna go through all 8 people. All of them are so embarrassed for him. Well, that's no good. Sorry, buddy, but I'm afraid you're out. I got no spares. Drug? I feel kind of bad. Maybe I should. I'm not offering my lantern. Are you kidding me? Nobody can touch my lantern. Still feels weird spelling it with a U.
Hi ho!
Drug, thanks for coming out here today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on, but well, I can only apologize for what I'm going to have to do. Again, you set this man up for failure. He's a literal Neanderthal. What if are you... Hit him with a freaking JoJo Bizarre Adventure ass punch. Oh my god.
What the hell? What is this bodacious bullshit?
Bodacious bullshit. Okay. Is Chuck dead? You got knocked out like that, dude? You got knocked out like that.
Clean up on aisle me.
You got knocked out from that punch. I didn't even look that serious.
What was that? Did you kill the man, the myth, the legend that is Shrug?
Something like that.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
bro. Them's the rules. No point in having Mr. Caveman sit around with me while you all have your fun.
Shrug, you had a chance, but you blew it.
Your voice is so much deeper than I expected, Alia. That's my apologies. I like it. Your voice was exactly what I thought it would be, Minara.
You knew him for an hour, and he said like one word. You'll get over it.
Righto, shall we get going? After that's against the law. Now I'm questioning your morals and intentions. You really should have done that when we first met, but no. Someone wanted to get straight into the time travel shenanigans and skip introductions.
Listen,
Everyone. No, I just heard your voice. Everyone. It'll be okay. As long as we go back to our times, gather the rememory, and return in 12 hours, nobody else would die. Right, Ratan? Right you are, Miss Aaliyah.
Phooey.
Truly, I didn't want to remove Drug, but things had to be done. Now, go, my scarabs. Use a lantern to go back to time period, take it to nice places and stuff it to fill with rememory, then return after 12 hours for a prize. I mean, I guess I can do that, but I was hoping to travel to other times. Just feels like a fetch quest now. I'm dipping. See you in 12 hours. I'm standing with a rotting corpse. His odor is getting on my clothes. Okay. Beb is just having the time of his life. Who does Beb remind me of right now? It's not Plankton. It's not Bender. It's someone else. See how unimportant introductions were. This is a solo adventure, Freakazoid. See you never.
Yes,
I just shake this lantern and think really hard about my time. Hey, wait a second. I don't want to go. Camden, are you feeling the glorious prize that awaits you? It's life-changing. I don't really care about a prize, no matter how good you claim it is.
Hey, so
Look, my time period's fucked. Give it a couple more years and the world leaders are gonna eat each other alive. There'll be another world war and the planet's gonna melt. I don't know if you really want memory stuff for a time like that.
hold it!
Hold on a tick. Another world war? Okay, see, this is kind of where the game is grabbing me back a little bit. I like little exchanges like this. More of this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
hey,
Rantan, would I be allowed to tag along with someone else? For sure. But you won't get to share the prize, and, well, it's more so up to them. What about the lantern? Can you even bring her on into someone else's time? You won't end up like him. Wait, you'll end of him like you ended Sire Trug? She's someone else's. Should be fine for Candom. Who do you want to go with? And that's the question, huh? Do we want to join on this mission? I could ask Aaliyah. I did meet her first. And by the look of her, she's from the future. Though Beb was like it could be from the future too. I could find out if the world falls to bits. Beb is tweaking hard right now. I don't know what the hell his issue is. Soul was an option. His vibe was close to modern, but still a little outdated. And Rosalind said she went to the theater. I'm not crazy about plays, but at least getting rememory should be easy. Penelope seems like a lot of work to deal with, but maybe she's rich and I can look out with a cushy experience. I'd basically be babysitting if I chose Minora. What is she, like 10 or something? I guess without him I can't experience what I presume to be prehistory. Maybe for the best, seems dangerous. Rest in peace, you absolute king.
Yo,
Okay, well, I think I know who I want to choose. I'm gonna go with... Okay, this is a bit of a... This is kind of slow. We could pick this part up a little bit. Are you even gonna get this many options? This is still just a demo. I'm assuming we're only gonna get access to one of them. Maybe two at best. Oh, we actually do get to choose. Okay. Let's talk to... I want to save these two for later. So one of these four. Let's go... Alien out the way early? Maybe not. Babysitting job out the way early? Only these two. Let's do Rosalind. Let's do Rosalind for now. Okay. 7 unique gameplay styles, 7 unique time periods, comedically driven narrative, 20 plus endings. Well, you set me up bad there. You set me up bad there. I thought I was going to be able to play at least a little bit of what was going on there, but I guess it's Olivia Westmoreland. Olivia, I am at least curious, if nothing else. I'm not sure you got me like fully hooked in there yet, but I'll get us a little wish list. I'll get us a little wish list. The cringe is real, but I'm not sure it's a bad thing here. Good lord. Well, I mean, that was one demo. That was one demo. Now I think it's time to just get ready for the state of play. Let me refix my setup now after having to adjust it for that game. Let's bring this back down. You know what? For now, I think we can just keep off the chat since it's looking a bit quiet today. Alrighty, here we go. Let's also get this ready for now. Got 16 minutes left. So for the next 16 minutes, I don't even know what we could expect from this one. What was the last PlayStation State of Play? The last PlayStation State of Play, I mean, Luminous Arise came out today, so I know they're probably feeling pretty good. A lot of games actually came out today. River Valley came out. Possessors came out today. Luminous Arise came out today. I played a demo for Luminous Arise. This is actually a pretty sick game. I mean, haven't got a chance to read the reviews for it yet, but from what I'm hearing, people are high on it. People are very high on it. I'm trying to think about what else we could probably expect. PlayStation-wise, State of Play Japan specifically, so maybe it's going to be a focus on JRPG stuff? Maybe we'll get something from Square Enix. Although I'm not sure how excited I can even be about Square Enix's stuff after their recent announcement laid off so many people overseas, over in the United States and UK, especially in Europe, saying that they're trying to consolidate and bring back some focus towards their domestic development studios. And that was came out. The news for that felt like it all broke on pretty much the same day when they announced that they were going to be focusing on using AI to do more quality assurance testing, which insane idea. Generative AI in any video game stuff is a turn off for me anyway, but to see it in QA is one of those places where I'm like, dude, you cannot leave that up to someone that's not human. Humans go out of the way to break games in very specific ways that cannot be detected by technology that's not us, like just wholeheartedly. QA testing is rigorous, and it is the magic sauce for a game coming out in any kind of working condition. That is just known information. You're not going to be perfect about it. With the kind of big games that are coming out nowadays at their size, it's hard for any game to come out perfectly as it gets bigger. Smaller games, and even with smaller studios, they're having to do QA testing themselves or depend on family and friends to try things out. So you're not even getting always like people that are vets in the QA space. It's it is a career. It's a great career that is important if you want a quality video game to come out. And so to try and offset that and leverage generative AI for that process. AI is not the people playing your game. So if you want to know how humans are going to act, you need humans to play it. It's just unfortunate that that's the direction that Square Enix is deciding to take. And granted, this is people are pointing out that this is kind of in trend for them generally. They're always kind of weirdly late to adopting what was the hot fad of yesteryear. And in fairness, generative AI's longevity in terms of being an absolute tech takeover has been going on for about 2 years at this point. So even though they are late to the start of it, they're not missing the trend at all. Still, though, kind of a bad look. Actually, not kind of a bad look. It is a bad look. But that's that. Let's focus on Square Enix. I'm trying to think. I doubt we're going to hear anything from Naughty Dog. I don't think we're going to hear anything more about their game that's coming out. I forget what it was called, but it's the one that's set on it's not interstellar. What is it called? Interplanetary, inter something, where there's like a super religious Earth, or not Earth, super religious planet that someone crash lands on. Wonder if we'll see more from Insomniac. I could foresee us seeing. I doubt we'll be seeing any real gameplay footage of Wolverine, but maybe we'll get something of like a, hey, remember when we dropped that reveal trailer for Wolverine like literally a couple of weeks ago? Here it is again. I could foresee that. We'll probably see some stuff that came out today, so we'll probably see a Luminous Arise launch trailer, I would imagine. Especially since it came out today and they're going to have eyes on it. Maybe something for Possessor as well. I'm trying to think what else I could imagine us seeing. Maybe more about that Marvel fighting game that got announced at the State of Play over the summer. The Marvel Token Fighters game that people are really excited about because it's coming from the studio behind a couple of the really good fighting games that came out recently. I'm forgetting their name, not Atlas. What's the name of it, dude? What's the name of the studio? Oh, I can look this up to the side real quick. Marvel Token Fighters. They're the studio that did Guilty Gear. Okay, that's what I was trying to remember for which fighting game. What's the actual name of the studio, though? Arc System Works. There we go. Alrighty. Yeah, what's the chat saying? I don't know what words just... I read Ape Escape in my brain and I was trying to say chat shape. Crazy. There's Wolverine. People are saying GTA is hilarious. Bloodborne is not happening. What's going on Thursday? How are you? I am doing pretty okay, generally facing the horrors that we face every day pretty well, though. Things have been on the up for me for the last couple of weeks because I started another job recently. Some contract for a little bit. So that's been chill. Slate's just keeping things secure, so I'm not stressing as badly as I was in October about just money stuff. Looking forward to finally being able to play Rematch again and a couple of other games. That I'm going to get a new controller pretty soon. But Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Thursday. And how have you been? How have you been, genuinely? Aside of that, website's going well. Very excited for something that's coming to the website next week. Um, Spoiler alert, it's an interview. It's an interview that I did, or email, but an interview that I was looking forward to that had been in the work for a little bit of time. Finally set that up. That'll be coming out next Tuesday. So if you want to read an interview from some pretty cool devs, be on the lookout for that. I won't spoil which devs or for which game it is, but just, be excited for it. Move to Las Vegas. Whoa, really? And you hate it. I'm so sorry. Suck. Keep paying bad psychics. Well, at least psychics are not going out of business. That's nice. But why'd you move to LA or not LA, Las Vegas? You don't have to share, obviously, if that's personal information. But very interesting choice to make. You need to move again back to the East Coast. I'm also in the middle of thinking about moving stuff with my fiance too. So we're thinking about some things. I'm still on the East Coast at the moment, but we're looking about some other places in the East Coast again as well. See, November is generally that time because so many leases are going to be up at the beginning of the 2026. People are looking around. Family out there just need to get out of New York City. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, New York City, man. Even with Mom Donnie winning the mayor stuff, it doesn't mean that it's easy to live there right now still. Between Trump trying to threaten y'all, or New York City with ICE, and Neo, what's going on with you? Everyone decided to show up at 5 p.m. It seems like y'all just cared about the PlayStation State of Play. I don't really blame y'all. I don't blame y'all. You did miss a pretty interesting demo. Not sure if I'm going to call it good yet, because I don't think it was good. But it wasn't bad either. It had something cooking. Started an art account. Good shit. Drop that into Discord so people can follow you, I always say, guys, use a self-promotion channel. I want y'all to succeed in your endeavors. If nothing else, so you keep doing your endeavors. It's important to have hobbies. Or just in the very least things that you're interested in doing. But maybe 5 binary people. Did someone say Danganronpa 4? I will say I doubt Danganronpa 4. Especially since the person behind Danganronpa, I keep forgetting his name, but he just dropped the 100-line defense. He also dropped another game after the 100-line defense. I'm forgetting the name of it, but he's been busy. Although he doesn't actually work at Spike Chunsoft anymore, and I think Spike Chunsoft is the one that actually has the IP for Danganronpa. So technically, I guess they could have another Danganronpa coming. They do have that Danganronpa 2 Redux coming out soon. That's coming. Got announced during the Switch 2 announcement. Actually, low key, let me see if I can actually bring that up real quick because that was super sick. If you don't know, here I am a big Danganronpa fan. It's one of my. I'm not sure if it's my favorite game. It's definitely not my favorite game actually, but it is one of my favorite series probably out there. Not remake, not remaster. What is it? Is it a remake? It's not a remake because it came with actual extra content, which I guess is remake stuff still. Danganronpa 2x2, 2x2. Yes. This one. Just look at that. This got announced at the Nintendo Direct a couple weeks ago. Says 2 complete experiences, 1 package with an entirely new scenario plus a fully revamped original. So there's 2 different story scenarios going on. I wonder how long the new storyline is. With this game, it probably is a sizable chunk. It says there's new victims, new culprits, and brand new tricks. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure how I completely feel about there being a new story either. I mean, it's they can do whatever. It's a Danganronpa franchise, and the story for that's already been done. So it'll be pretty clear that this is not going to be in the same timeline of whatever they were doing before. But still, kind of wild. Part of me also wishes that they had shown what those new culprits will look like. But Danganronpa 2, man, I remember playing Danganronpa 2 vividly. Probably story-wise, the most solid entry in that series. Danganronpa 3, I think, has some of the best trials. Especially the one that happened. Especially the one that happens in the virtual reality. I think that was a really fun trial. One of the ones that had one of the sports dudes. Also one of the ones with the assassin. She just had one of my favorite characters in the franchise in general. But Danganronpa 3's ending was interesting in that it was definitely commentary on the series as a whole and like a bit of a swan song and just the zaniness of what the series was. But in terms of like the story that I was experiencing, it was, it didn't really stick the landing. I think I got a little lost in its own sauce, which was probably inevitable, but still. Danganronpa 2 story though, solid. Not without its faults, but from front to back, I was loving it, rocking with it hard. Just the whole premise. I think in terms of if Danganronpa 3 was about Danganronpa as a game, Danganronpa 2 felt like it was actually about the themes of hope and despair that the series had been exploring up until that point already, as well as just people's very unique relationships and obsessions with their talent. I feel like that got explored a lot better in 2 than it did in the first one, which always was expected with, which hopefully would be expected with most sequels, but still. Also, I didn't read that comment that you wrote, but no gay people in there, maybe like 5 non-binary. Ah, Christ. I'm assuming you mean in Vegas. Praying for you, man. Praying for you. I mean, hey, in this community, there ain't nothing but non-binary and queer folks. Most of the people that frequent this chat are either non-binary, gay, or both. So, like, hey, never feel afraid to come hang out. We got 4 minutes left, y'all. 4 minutes left. Anything that y'all want to see? I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to see. Obviously, the only thing I hope I see at any of these things is Kingdom Hearts 4. But again, definitely not going to happen. And even again with the recent Square Enix news, hard to be excited for anything coming from them unless they want to correct course very soon. So in terms of that, I already talked about Insomniac and Naughty Dog. What other PlayStation's exclusives are there? Maybe more Astrobot content. I would love more Astrobot stuff. Astrobot's been getting some pretty decent free updates too. I haven't checked out their holiday stuff that they released earlier last year, but I did finally get around to checking out some of the things a couple of weeks, if not like a month or two ago. Astrobot's so solid, dude. Still so solid. People were talking about the new Persona. I don't think we're gonna hear anything new about for Persona. With the Persona 4 remake being right around the corner, and then and Atlas having they could be working on multiple projects. Let me not act like that. Metaphor did come out a year ago at this point, so I guess if they wanted to talk about a new Persona, they could. I don't foresee it. I feel like there would be more whispers about that ahead of time if they were really going to drop another Persona. Definitely not going to talk about the next console. Got you on my iPad. I hope you look big. Hi, iPad baby. I'm trying to think. What else has PlayStation really been talking about for real? Maybe some news on Marathon. Actually, that's definitely what we're probably going to see, something about Marathon. Because Marathon, Sony has been saying that they still plan on releasing that within the first fiscal year, 2026, which should be ending before... Well, it ends on in late March, which means that Marathon hypothetically should be coming in March 2026. If they do feel more confident about their release date after all the delays, we could feasibly see something about Marathon here. We probably should be, honestly, but I won't make that as a solid guess yet. What else though? Also, let me remind people that we're actually live watching this starting in 1 minute. A couple of people are watching this right now. Going to... Let's hit repost on that. Yeah, I'm not even going to make it any more extra than it needs to be. Oh, also, folks, I'll just reiterate this here because it's not super matters to me, but I want you to play this game. If you haven't played 1000 Times Resist yet, it's pretty much on every single console out there right now, besides the Playdate and a few things. You should play 1000 Times Resist. If you don't ever play another game in your life, I'm not sure if I'd actually say play 1,000 times resist, but like if you say, if 1,000 times resist was the last game that you played in your lifetime, you will probably have played one of the best games ever as the last game that you played, and I will stand on that. At least in terms of like narrative storytelling and art direction and story, 1,000 times resist is up there for one of the best in not just the medium, but just I would say just storytelling. Period. Phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. All right, 20 more seconds, folks. 20 more seconds. Anyone want to throw a Hail Mary pitch out there for what we can expect today? Any Hail Marys? Any Hail Marys from any of y'all? My Hail Mary, we got to beat 'em up of the Teen Titan that involves DC games. The fact that DC has not had like a standout beat 'em up game is actually kind of shocking now that I say it. They had some standout fighting games, obviously. The entire Injustice fighting series is like, well liked. Oh, shit. I forgot the volume was off. Tell me how that sounds. I want a colorful, fun game. Me too. What's going on, Yuki? Okay, yeah, definitely a focus from Japanese developers, so we probably will be seeing something from Square Enix. Okay, we're gonna start with Dragon Quest instead. I've never played a Dragon Quest game, and to be fair, the amount of JRPGs that I even have the time to play for, if I ever am able to just make more money off of like YouTube, Twitch, any of that, I will sit down and play a JRPG of anyone's choice. Because then that would be the job.
I haven't thought about it really.
Who are you?
I should try doing all the things that humans do.
To find my own purpose. Something only
That strong ass chin for real. What was that character design? Put that away, bro. Whoa.
Rule over this realm.
I never played a Dragon Quest game though. Any RPG folks out there, I would always recommend going to watch Axe of the Blood or listen to Axe of the Blood podcast if you want the RPG know-it-alls. I say know-it-all positively, non-derogatory. Okay, Zoro from One Piece. I didn't know that's how you rocked.
This is the stuff. You and me battling side by side.
Put that backpack on. Put that backpack on. Put that backpack on. Oh no, don't look at me. I just messed up my whole hoodie.
Here's to one last adventure.
February 5th? Wow, that's 6 days before my birthday. Okay, they kept it short with this. It's only a 40-minute showcase, actually. Less than 40 minutes. Or just over 40 minutes, not less than. An adult Kiefer. Two cozy games? Okay, bro, how cozy is it actually gonna be? Whoa. Convenience store clerk? Oh my god, dude. Kombini simulator. Dude, I'm sorry. Hold on. We only dream of labor. I'm sorry. The video game industry only cares about dreaming of labor. I don't get it. Oh my god, they're doing coffee talk and... Oh wow. Oh my god, that's actually super cool. But dude, the amount of job simulators that have been in the game sphere, I'm not even saying that they're not fun, but we do need to have a very honest conversation about the mindset we all live, or even in our leisure time. we just play as someone else's job. Coffee Talk Tokyo. That's cute. In Konbini, I am interested in now. I'm 100%. I still have to get around to playing Coffee Talk. Because I liked what some of the stuff that inspired it, like Tavern Talk. I really enjoyed Tavern Talk. Broken Lord? Oh snap, here's the horror games.
ブロークンロアアンフォロー SNS の暗い影に焦点を当てた一人称視点のホラーゲーム
A social media video game? A social media horror video game?
過去のトラウマや亡霊たちに追い詰められながら
Ooh, and multiple different kind of graphic styles. Okay, wait, this looks like it kind of cooks a
ブロ
little.
ークンロアアンフォローは2026
Ew.
年1月16日発売です。さらに本日はシリーズ最新作ブロークンロアアセンドを初公開。シリーズおなじみの一人称視点のサバイバルホラーにクライミング要素が加
So this is a whole series.
前作
Who is that?
主人公のレンとユイは動画配信サイトでの名声を求め危険を顧みずに東京タワーに挑みます。
Two social media focused games, or around social media themes.
ブロークンロアアセンドは2026年夏発売予定です。
Broken lore. I have been saying I want to get more into my horror game stuff, so we'll probably want to maybe check out one of those depending on how what the vibe is. Team Ninja? Is this a Ninja Gaiden thing again?
Hurry, leave the village. If you can get out of the village, you'll be able to escape your fate.
Don't let go. Together.
This looks like it's a remake of something. Something that I haven't played before. Oh, is this a Fatal Frame?
The festival
I've never played Fatal Frame.
failed. So
That's what the chat's saying right now. Going crazy saying Fatal Frame. This looks insane though.
we'll be together forever.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake. Yep, it's a remake. Someone probably just lost their marbles to that whole thing. This is the problem about remakes coming out for games that I just haven't played before. But I recognize the name of them, just like I can't react to this. I got nothing to say. I can't react to this.
光栄テクモゲームスよりゼロ赤い蝶リメイク
Oh, they really care about this. This is a big deal for a lot of people, huh?
柴田さん
Got the director there.
お願いいたします。
How much time you gonna get, dude? Getting
2003年に発売された
2003 is coming out 23 years later? Okay.
リメイクということなんですけれども、トレーラーを拝見
Dude, this is
恐ろしさがさらにパワーアップしていた
no disrespect to the people that work on remakes, because when you make a really solid remake that like adds new stuff without losing much of the original, it can be rewarding, it can be cool, but like, dude, it really does show an odd sense of priorities in game space generally, where new games that look interesting and will be probably just as new to people as this game is, gets like 30 seconds, and then the remake of something old gets a director sit down in addition to the amount of time that the trailer already took up. We just care so much about the past, man. It's insane.
投書しながら実際のカメラのような、ズームだったりピント
Can you play Fatal Frame 2 right now? Was there already something out that came out like a remaster?
それ切り替えると、見え方が変わっていってですね。
No, it's just a remake. Oh, no, what is this? Oh, this is something completely different. What is this?
探索でも特徴的な効果がありますので、状況に応じて切り替え
This is like some random DLC stuff.
進めていきます。
早くプレイしたいですさあ本
Dang.
日は発売日の解禁という嬉しいニュースがあ
Eh,
りまし
There's what it is. There's what it is.
た新情報をご用意いただいたんですよね
はい。実はデジタルデラックス
A digital deluxe, of course, of course. That's a nice outfit.
こちらにはデジタルアートブックや特別な衣装が含まれ
That
て
is a nice outfit.
本日初使用となります。本日から予約受付もスタートします。予約特典も各種ご用意しておりますので、皆さんぜひチェックしてみてください。
いや発売が待ち遠しいですね柴田さん本日はお忙しい中ありがとうございましたゼロ赤い蝶リメイクは
March 12th, 2026, man.
12日発売予定です
March is a busy time. Busy time. Mostly a bunch of Nintendo stuff I remember is coming out there.
そして光栄テクモゲームズからもう一つ発表があります。
One more announcement?
ご覧ください。
Okay, is it another remake or is it something else?
During what I believed would be my final battle, and you appeared before me.
Oh, is this a Dynasty? I saw his face, I was like, Dynasty Warriors? Maybe I should play a Dynasty Warriors game though. I really like the demo that I played of a hack and slash recently. Tears of Metal. I made a YouTube video on it and it was on the website already. But I have never really ventured into this like style of game. I never played Hyrule Warriors or One Piece Warriors or any game with the Warriors in the damn title. That's a hack and slash. But I kind of been wanting to check that out now after playing that demo. So maybe it's something to sneak in there. It's a major DST for Dynasty Warriors Origins. Got you. Yellow Turban attire. You could have come up with a more creative name. You know what? It was straightforward. It just told people exactly what it was. No room for misinterpretation. God, that's funny.
続いて9月に放送したステイトオブプレイではグランツーリスモシリーズの生みの親山内和則さんからグランツーリスモ7の大型アップデートスペック3が年末に配信される。
Do we have any Gran Turismo fans here? Do we have any racing game fans in general? I mean like car, F1, Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon brand of racing, not Mario Kart, Sonic Racers, Garfield Kart racing game fans. Because that's more my speed. I don't usually play like Gran Turismo stuff like that. Never picked out the crew. Never played Gran Turismo. Haven't played Forza Horizon. That kind of stuff just kind of gets by me.
もう一つニュースがあります。その名もですね、グランツーリスモ7パワーパックです。で、パワーパックとは何かというとですね、これまでのグランツーリスモ7
Closest I come to playing any game that has a real car is again when Mercedes had that Mario Kart deal. Or any of the games you might find in any random arcade.
例えば24時間レースみたいなものも含まれています。で、そういった本当にハードコアなリアルなレースの世界っていうものを、
24-hour race? Wait a minute. They want to do a 24-hour racing in Gran Turismo? I hope there's an event of doing that because I would love to see what's going on. Not Mario Kart Arcade doesn't count. That's kind of how I feel. I mean, it counts. Thursday saying it doesn't count is hilarious. Not true, but hilarious. But yeah, for me, it just ain't getting attention. It's not getting to play for me, otherwise. Okay, not too much really sticking out to me, for me, in my personal taste yet, when it comes to this. Besides maybe those broken horror games, but only because I haven't checked them out before. I do want to play more horror games in general. Action puzzle game. Oh, okay, what's this?
ジャンプする。そして動きの軌跡を記録して再生する。一見進めそうにない道も記録した動きを別の場所で再生すれば必ず突破できる。多彩なギミックを駆使して荒廃したステージを探索し、機械に支配された。
Now see, this is much more my speed. I see this and I'm like, yeah, fucking give it to me, PlayStation.
武教 RPG ワンダリングソード。
The Wuxia RPG. I don't hear that name often. I gotta put my boy Brian on top of this, man. He loves Wuxia stories.
主人公は英雄を夢見て旅に出ます。
これこそが俺が歩むべき道だ。
プレイヤーの選択によって変わる20種類のエンディング。戦略もアクションも楽しめる2種類の戦闘モード。
Grid-based, turn-based tactics type thing? Ooh, an entire voice acted too? Dude, adding voice acting to a game really will elevate it. I've been checking out the game Battlesuit Aces. I'm gonna write about it later. But, oh my lord. The voice acting in Battlesuit Aces is really good. They're like, the game is already pretty fun, like gameplay wise, and the story's been like alright. The character, in terms of like the progression itself, nothing too stand out yet, but like the character's really fun. But the voice acting brings the whole affair like up an extra level. They did their job with there. They really brought out the fun of those characters. You ever checked out Battlesuit Aces? I lean towards more checking it out right now. I gotta get back to it soon.
ズパート3つのパートを行き交い事件の真相に迫ります。
Which makes the whole Arcs Raiders thing even crazier, dude. The fact that they use AI voices for that rather than just hiring voice actors, especially with how successful that game's been and how successful the previous game was, is just really unfortunate and kind of embarrassing.
あの伝説のゲームが20年ぶりにプレイステーションに帰ってきます。日本ゲーム大賞
Tokyo Extreme Racer. I forget, I read an article about Extreme Racer a couple of maybe months ago. Can't remember if it was on Aftermath or on Winnable or something like that, but someone did a really good Extreme Racer post recently.
ドライバーの精神力を数値化したスピリットポイントを削り合う戦い。速さも重要ですが、ライバルとの心理戦こそが
The psychological vigor rival's resolve is critical to taking this top slot.
2026年2月26日発売。
Also February 26th, last time around my birthday month.
パズル、RPG、推理アドベンチャー、そしてレースゲームまでバリエーションが豊かでしたね。
Motion Wreck has been the most interesting game out of this PlayStation State of Play for me so far. Motion Wreck.
塊魂シリーズ最新作、ワンスアトンは塊魂に2つの新 DLC が
Still have to play the Katamari games too.
塊魂ダンスダンスリミックスパック第2弾塊魂ネオリミックスパック
I always love looking at the chat and someone going, wait! That's how you know someone magically decided locking into the showcase from this point forward.
特別な衣装アイテムを全員にプレゼント。最高のビートと新しいスタイルで今年を締めくくろう。
Oh, pay Pac-Man.
ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグがパックマンワールド2リパックに登場します。ソニックならではのスピード感が味わえる新ステージに加え、同じ
Why?
さらにボス戦では
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Let me not even hate too much. Oh my god.
プレイステーション5とプレイステーション4で本日から配信開始。
This is making me just want to play Sonic Frontier. I've never finished it.
先月プレイステーション5で発売されたデジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーシーズンパスの DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1
I will say this state of play so far very efficient. They know exactly what they want to talk about. They have been going right to the information. The only thing that's taken up real significant time so far was again that Fatal Frame 2 remake.
DLC 第1弾追加デジモン&エピソードパック1アルタネイトディメンションはこの冬配信です。今年8月に発売された
Damn, dude. Oh my god. So much DLC stuff, man. Oh my god. This is the DLC corner, though. They said it was going to be.
フート探偵仮面ライダースカルの肖像の3作品が収録。
I will say that we're only in the first half of the show. We're about 20 minutes in. We got another 20 more minutes. 25 minutes, probably.
DLC 1は11月21日配信です。
Kamen Rider, what's going on, brother? Please, no. This is a Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter Godzilla crossover?
このアップデートでは巨撃竜ゴグマジオスが登場予定です。さらにエンドコンテンツの
No, just something that's Godzilla reminiscent, but not actually. Legally distinct Godzilla. Okay, Monster Hunter fans. Happy for you.
続いてはソニックレーシングクロスワールドからのアップデート。
Hey, Thursday, here's me and you kind of racing game instead. Here we go. This game apparently has really good reviews. People have been really enjoying Sonic Racing. Oh, hello. Hello. Bro, I hate games.
ソニックレーシングクロスワールド DLC スポンジボブパックは11月20日に配信です。続いてご紹介するのはアクションアドベンチャーネバーグレイブザ・ウィッチ&ザ・カース。新トレーラーの公開と
SpongeBob, what are you doing? SpongeBob, this isn't you. What is he doing here, dude? Nevergrave? Metroidvania? Damn, why am I... Okay, are we just watching old girl get beat up? Jesus Christ. Okay, wait, okay, I love the sass. Ooh. Okay, wait, this is low-key 4-player Metroidvania co-op? Oh, I might have to tap in with Brother Man Zozar about this, hold on. Not a Metroidvania? Maybe more Terraria style? It's just a side-scrolling 2D action platformer type thing? Okay, wait, this is actually kind of cooking a little bit. I'm interested. I'm kind of rocking with this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rocking with this. Nevergrave. I don't think I've heard that name before. This is giving me flashbacks to the Cuphead boss. That just gave me trauma. That just gave me trauma. March 5th? Oh, okay, they care about this one too. They got the development director here. I mean, they care about all this game if they're here in the first place. Care, you know. This game's had enough money to be over here. Or at least PlayStation wanted to make sure they were front center. I want a shirt.
レーザー攻撃を繰り出していた巨大なゴーレムは最初のダンジョン遺跡のボス
This looks pretty sick. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the look of this one.
特殊なギミックを持っていて
Nevergrave.
例えば植物のボスは風を使ったりドラゴンのボスは溶岩を使ったりマリオネットのボスはプレイヤーが使う魔法と似た魔法を使います。ボスによっては特定の敵への憑依が攻略の鍵になることもあります。またローグライクの要素によってダンジョン内のプレイヤー強化も毎回異なるためボスに繰り返し挑戦しても新鮮な緊張感を味わえると思います。
Check that out.
坂井さん、スタジオにお越しくださりありがとう。
Someone knows Sakaki-san. You were there as long as Fan of Friend, dude, but you were there, dude. Nevergrave. Okay, Nevergrave and Motion Wreck are kind of what I'm walking away from. This was the state to play with in terms of just meaty interest.
世界で唯一 DBS を搭載した実験室だ。 DBS 起動準備が整いました。3、2、1。アバターとは可能性。
Oh, another Arc System Works game? Jesus Christ, how busy is Arc System Works? Between the Marvel fighting game and this. Oh, this is another side-scrolling action game. Okay. Let's see, who's unprepared. Unprepared corrected. We're about to be very prepared for what I'm about to do here. Bye-bye. It looks flashy, I will say that. You know, it's got some nice animation work going on. I can't keep up with what's happening at all. It's going at blink and you miss its speed with its introduction of story. Entropy effect X. BlazBlue. Oh, it's a BlazBlue entry. Oh, snap. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I haven't thought about BlazBlue in years. BlazBlue.
そしてシリーズ過去作から直人黒金が参戦します。お楽しみに。さて、どんどん行きましょう。
I did not know almost anything about that.
ラインナップを一挙にご紹介です。
Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, I remember this. I remember seeing this a while ago. Yeah. Action RPG? Twin stick shooter combat. Really? So motion rec, never gates, right? Never gate. I'm already forgetting the names of it. I should have put this down on my phone actually. I've never seen Damon and Baby. Couple of when was the last time we saw this actually? Damon and Baby, motion rack. I think it was Never Gate, The Witch and the Curse. The Witch and the Curse. That's the Ega series. Okay. Nigga. I want to keep my mouth so shut. I want to keep my mouth so shut right now. But dude, I feel like I just got slapped through the screen. Oh, okay. See, I remember seeing the trailer for this. What was it? 2 months ago? Yeah, this is the next hero shooter they got going on. Hero shooters, man. 1 in a million chance of it actually working out for you, but as tempting as a lottery for some of these game publishers and developers. Oh, is the battery about to die on this? Well, let me go get my other camera battery. As good a time to do it as any. Oh, the host is in the game. That's funny. Can't even talk too much about it yet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me just address this conflict of interest real quick. Octopath Traveler 0 also recently got some love already. I remember. People say Octopath is really good though. That's another one that's kind of on my list of like when I finally have some time to like lose my life a little bit to just an RPG for a bit. But you know me guys, I love me just a 20-hour, 30-hour RPG, man. Anything that takes like 60, 50 hours. It might get done. Not likely though. I got 50 hours in the Persona 5 and I'm not even sure if I probably got maybe like a little over half of that game, maybe 3/4 if I'm lucky. Persona 5 is long, dude. Atlas games in general are long ass games. They're good. Just
all the riches of the world are mine. Why? I'll even give you this dirty little town you so love to do with as you please.
Power and the fear it induces is the only thing that can control people. You're a survivor of Wishvale. I will
who was slumped just now? Who was slumped?
Finally understand what's truly important to me. Let's do our best to rebuild Wishvale.
Oh, okay, I see you, little home. I see you, city builder.
I'm ready when you are. Fame is nothing more.
You put a city builder in a game, and I'm not saying it sells me the game, but I will say I love making a town pretty.
by hatred. Marvelous! Let the finale begin.
Demo available today. Ooh, dude. What have we always said? If a demo has save data that I can move over to the game, my chance of picking up that game go up, especially for RPGs, dude. That's why I didn't even still want to play Metaphor, because I played like the first 6 hours of Metaphor, because it was available as a demo, and I liked it a lot. The first 3 hours? Yeah, see, that's like, they know what they're doing. Especially for RPGs that are gigantic time sinks as is. No genre has a better use of using transferable save data as a JRPG. It's gonna take 50 hours to play. Oh, see, I was right. I should have made a bingo board. I gotta start making bingo boards before these things. If I made bingo boards before these things, I feel that'd be really funny. I don't know what the reward would be, but that would be nice. Interesting to frame the question for Marvel fans and not fighting game fans. From Japan to the world.
マーベルってもともとやっぱりアメリカで生まれてアメリカで育ってきた今や巨大なコンテンツになっていると思うんですけれども、それをですね我々日本人がどのように受け止めて、解釈して再構築して日本人らしく
I will say, dude, the art style and like the costume design that they got for the Token Fighters is solid looking. Getting a mech suit. Got that Spider-Man looking a little bit like Cameron Letter. Getting Captain America in the cut-off jacket. First week of December, I might have to hop into that beta, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't pick up a lot of fighting gamers, man, but you know, when it looks good. They just announced Spider-Man and Ghost Rider too. Ghost Rider. That's someone else I don't think about enough. Ugh. The fashion, I'm loving it, dude. The fashion is sick. Should I register for its closed beta, y'all? Should I register for this closed beta? I've been already kind of having like a bit of a heavy Marvel games thing, because I just played Marvel Cosmic Invasion demo, and I really enjoyed that. Did an article for it for Endless Mode if you want my thoughts on it, and beat 'em ups in general. Not the tag team. Bro, that's Captain America, bro. Come on, go help Captain. Go help Captain. Chat's going wild over here. Okay, Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom. Ooh, okay, they got little areas too. Or hangout areas. Dude, fighting games are half style with this kind of thing, and the style of this one looks raw. I knew this was the thing that they were going to talk about this time. I should have made a bingo board, dude.
さすがよく気づきましたね。そうですね。今回の X マンションステージ、いろいろな宝探しを楽しんでもらえる。
Yeah, I see homeboy Gambit hanging out over there.
だったりをいっぱい仕込んでますので、ぜひねプレイしてこちら見ていただけると嬉しいと思ってます。
Someone said One Piece Fighters. If we ever got a One Piece fighting game, like a real One Piece fighting game, a One Piece fighting game from Atlas Works would probably be the best-selling fighting game on Earth, and I don't even mean that hyperbolically. A One Piece fighting game from Arc System Works that got like the full treatment, had a promise of getting the One Piece roster out there with unique fighting styles. Probably one of the best fighting selling fighting games, easily right there. One Piece alone on the name, you probably have people that never picked up a fighting game in their life pick it up just to play as any of the One Piece crew, any of the Rocks crew, any of the Newgate Whitebeard crew. Dude, I just want a Teen Titans beat 'em up game.
なるほど。僕もマーベルファンの一人として、そして声優としてユニバースにも関わらせていただいているので、今作がどのように広がっていくのかとても楽しみです。
What are you voice acting in Marvel Universe? Are you in this game? Is he in this game? Who is this host? His name is Yuki.
お力を
Was it Yuki Keiji?
もっともっといいゲームにしていきたいと
No,
思
no,
って
no.
ますので、ぜひ第2回クローズドベータテストにもご参加いただきまして、皆さんが感じたこと、ご意見ご要望をですねいただければと思います。
日本のアニメとアメコミが融合したマーベルの独特のアート表現をぜひプレイして楽しんでください。
Oh, they got this is a flex. I am gonna be so jealous of whoever gets to do the interview where they talk to the person that designed the art style, the art directors, and just the artists generally. Because this is really solid. It looks great. Marvel token. Nope. This is Night Rain. Yeah, some more Night Rain stuff. Night Rain update, Night Rain update. Who has played Elden Ring, Night Rain, by the way? I've heard so many interesting things about the game, and I've watched such interesting footage and like moments in it, but I've not played it myself. You know me. I'm not a big From Software person as is. I put some hours into Elden Ring, and I did play a little bit of Bloodborne when it first came out on my PS4, but past that. Not much else to speak on for me and From Software. Okay, Mage. Go ahead with your bad stuff. Is it new characters? Let me look at my list of games I'm locked in on for. Put down 4 things from this. The Forsaken Hollows. When did Elden Ring Night Ring come out? I mean, DLC gets announced December 4th? That's soon. Damn, that's less than a month from now. Holy hell. Okay, talk about it. Talk about it.
お楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。私も早くプレイしたいゲームばかりです。PS5 の5周年という節目に改めて PS5 の体験をご説明するとともにいくつかのニュースを共有します。
Yeah, PS5 has been selling like hotcakes for PlayStation.
DualSense ワイヤレスコントローラーです。PS5 をお買い上げいただくとすぐにアストロズプレイルームで体験いただけますが、キャラクターがステージを動き回る様がこれまでにない感覚でお楽しみいただけます。
I will say, if there's any game that actually shows how cool the haptic features are on the DualSense controller, it is Astrobot. It is Astrobot and Astro Playroom.
が頂上されて生み出される体験です。そして PS5 は目を見張るような綺麗なストレスを感じないスピーディーなゲーム進行を実現するための技術も詰め込んでいます。ネットワークを通じて進化し続ける体験。
There probably is one more announcement. Well, it'll probably be the last one. Oh, I don't know. It was a chill show. It was gonna be mostly Japanese developers, like they said, so I'm not
数千の PS4 向けのゲームも遊ぶことができ、過去にご購入いただいたゲームに加え PS4 向けにしか発売されなかったゲームも遊べます。たくさんの方々にリビングルームの大きなテレビで PS5 をお使いいただいておりますが、プレイステーションポータルリモートプレイヤーを通じて
I heard the portable remote player. People said that the portable remote player has been seeing the most traction in terms of how people stream their PS5 games from the console itself, which is interesting. Dude, PlayStation, Sony and their little devices, dude. A gaming monitor? Oh, they want your desk to be all PlayStation stuff, dude. That's really funny. This is their dream.
今後も広げてまいります。最後に PS5 の5周年を記念して日本国内の皆さんに
For Japan market specifically, what the Japan market gonna get? What y'all doing?
日本アカウント日本語専用の PS5 をご用意します。本モデルは希望小売価格税込み5万5千円とお求めになりやすい PS5
A Japanese only console language? Can't you just get a PS5 and change the language to Japanese though?
PS5 そして素晴らしいゲームをお楽しみいただきたい
That's a bit of a odd one. Okay. Is that the end of State of Play? Is that really actually the end of it? Oh, that's actually the end of it. They ended on Marvel Token Fighters. Alright, it's okay. Not like kind of a lot of what stuff I expected. Well, it still walked away with some cool things though, I will say. Nothing crazy, nothing like out there, but you know, some solid stuff. As expected, Marvel Token Fighters showed up. A Japanese language only console. That's so interesting. Is it cheaper than the usual retail price? I can always that would be the only way I could see that being like a big sell point. Otherwise you would just buy a PS5 and put it into Japanese, no? Like there's nothing stopping me from going to my PS5 right now and just putting on Japanese. So I'm assuming that how much is 55,000 yen in USD? 55,000 yen in USD. How much is that? Oh, okay. No, that is significantly cheaper. Okay, that's significantly cheaper. Okay, that makes more sense. That is significantly cheaper. That's like around 300. That's under $360. Not including tax, but that's still under $400. How much does a PlayStation 5 cost right now? What is the PlayStation 5 price if I go on this right now? Yeah, hell no. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, the PS5 right now on the PlayStation Store is selling for $550. So this is almost a $200 price drop for a Japanese only language console. That is wow. Wow. Okay, I can much better understand where that came from now. Okay. Overall, chill state of play, nothing too crazy, nothing too nuts, but that could have been expected. That was fairly expected. I want to see what the other game was again. What was it called? They're probably gonna drop all the trailers here in a second, I'm assuming. Yeah, they already dropped all the trailers. What was that one called? It is Never Grave, not Never Gate. I got the G part right, but I kept messing up the other part. That actually did look sick. I'm not even gonna lie. I actually did want to see that one again. But outside of that, no, there wasn't too much else here. Maybe one of the Broken Lore games. I'll just put that down as like a reminder to myself to play these games again. To up my, okay, wait, I'm actually capping out the ass right now. Or I'm kind of not. Several of these games stood out. The amount of these I'll actually play. I can see myself playing Nevergrave and trying to see what's good about that Marvel Token closed beta. But past that, Diamond and Baby maybe. Twin stick shooter stuff I'm kind of like hit or miss with in general. But I do like the way that game looks. Where was the Fighting Souls? I don't know why I keep saying fighters. Fighting Souls. Token. Fighting Souls beta. How the hell do I access that closed beta, man? I'll have to find it again later. Well, I mean, it was pretty much all that I had planned for today. We can probably look back at one of these real quick just to like lock it and see what was good with it again. But aside of that, which of these trailers do we want to rewatch real quick? I mean, I am interested in seeing the Marvel Token one again real quick. It is interesting that I'm even like as interested in this game as I am. Where is the link? 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 Closed beta, PS5 beta, 72 hours, no breaks. Oh no, it is PlayStation. Oh, it's PlayStation.com/Marvel token beta. Okay. So I'll open this over here. I would be shocked if this was What I'm confused about is do you register? Oh. No? It said register. Do I have to go all the way to the bottom? Am I rushing this? Dude, I'm signed in. I I don't understand how to register for this. Trying to, but I'm not seeing it. Alright, obviously it's not ready yet, so I'll just have to keep that open in the background, I guess. In the meantime, let's take a second look at this. I'm so glad. I mean, Storm is such an integral part of the Marvel and X-Men in general, so I probably should stop being surprised whenever she shows up in anything, but it's just, I love seeing my Black Widow, man. I never try to take it for granted. Where is this? Oh, okay. Oh, that's Star-Lord too? I can't tell if those are just like a ally system where they come in and do something cool, or if that's like an actual playable character. No, Star-Lord's a playable character. Okay. Oh god, the mech suit for Iron Man here looks dope. Yeah, that's the whole look of all these things is awesome. Oh, that's what I'm trying to feel. We got we got Beast, I forget what the angel's name is. I always forget. We got Professor Xavier, and we got what is your name? I always forget your name, dude. I've played you in so many different games at this point. Yeah, it's just this is gonna be sick. This looks like it's gonna be sick. Now this area here itself, having this look like it's gonna be where the Watchers usually are, funny. It's cute. It's a cute little nod. This whole game very clearly got put through the Marvel Easter egg shredder. So I'm curious to see. Oh, hello. What other little Easter eggs they got going on there? Try and just we got little arcade stick things, probably little callbacks to all the Marvel fighting games that came before this. Marvel fighting games, man, it's huge history. Got even like an Iron Man and Captain America facing off each other like it's a Civil War reference. It's cute. They obviously wanted to really please Marvel fans with this one. I wonder if this is just Arc System Works' way of getting more people to play fighting games. They just make a really good Marvel fighting game and then get people hooked on the fighting games from there. It'd be funny. It would be funny. Alright, any other of these trailers to check out? Damon and Baby, I don't want to rewatch this one. Or I kind of do. Let me watch this real quick. I think that'll be the end of the stream. This is also from Arc System Works? Dude, y'all don't rest. Y'all need to rest.
Mighty Demon King Damon embarks on a journey with a human child. Follow the adventure of the unlikely pair in Damon and Baby.
I'm loving the kind of looseness they're having with all the art styles with these little cutscenes.
The action RPG genre with a fusion between exploration-based action and twin-stick shooting. Defeat enemies and solve gimmicks to explore an extensive world. In between quests, you return to the base to power up.
I love how pissed my guy look over here.
Level up and learn new
When's the last time I played a twin stick shooter game too? I don't even remember. There's such a hit or miss games with me, dude. It's not even the fixed camera thing that throwing me off. It's just having to manual maneuver both sticks like this without thinking of the right stick as a camera. Always takes a break for my second to readjust to, just because of how many games have it as the camera beforehand.
You can team up with another player in co-op. Take control of the companion to assist in battle.
This Shiba Inu.
To Grim Reapers. Meet a colorful cast of characters along your travels. What fate awaits our pair at the end of their epic journey? Experience the moving tale of the Demon King and Child.
Demon King.
Damon and Baby. Coming early 2026.
When Damien Haas does the English voice acting for this. That'd be hilarious. Okay, I think that's gonna be pretty much it, man. Okay. That was overall. I walked away with some stuff to check out. Wasn't anything super revolutionary or surprising. It's an overall decent showcase for the most part. Nothing crazy. Okay, that looks pretty fine now. All right. I think that'll be it for everything today, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out and watching the showcase with me, or to say to play with me. And for those of you that checked out the demo with me earlier, thank you for that too. I'll be back next week, maybe sooner. Be on the lookout on Thursday for the usual post going to the YouTube and to the website. If you don't know, the website name is exalclaw.com. Keep it as simple. Name of the Twitch. Look it up on any of your search bars, because nothing else is named Exalclaw anywhere. So you shouldn't have a hard time finding me. With all that being said, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And until next time, ciao.